Starting?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Alright. Let us roll. Let us roll. We're on.
All right, yeah, I'm seeing it, so we're good.
Cool.
All right,
What
so welcome back to Treece&Tanner podcast, episode 3. We're nicknaming this the trilogy as of right now. 3-peat on them.
You know why?
Why?
Because all good series stop after 3.
Well, this is our
This
last
will be our
episode.
final episode.
Yeah.
Just playing. But for real, though.
How's your week been, man?
It's been good. It's been good. I haven't done too much. Let's see. I worked. I don't think anything interesting besides that. I was really lazy this week.
Yeah,
I didn't
can't
do
blame
anything.
you. I've been pretty lazy
I
myself.
don't know why. Something after coming back from Asheville.
Yeah.
And just being worn out. And
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know why.
I think a trip can just, get you out of your, normal routine.
Yeah.
I think, and just throw you off your normal routine, and then it causes you to be more tired than normal.
It was weird, dude. It was weird. I didn't post the video on Friday, which I was supposed to, or Saturday. Didn't post video Saturday.
Yeah.
Just slacking. I'm fucking slacking right now.
Yeah,
dude.
man. Been playing too much Fortnite, eh?
Yeah. Can't get enough of Fortnite. Ja feels. A lot of stuff happening this week. A lot of stuff in sports. As a matter of fact, right before we started this here thing, we found out that is it our favorite fighters? I know he's one of mine.
I like him. I think he's an entertainer. I like him because he talks shit.
Yeah, he's a masterclass. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
He's a master class.
Conor stepping back into the octagon.
Yep.
Against Khabib.
Yeah. Khabib. Is that how you pronounce it?
Habib, I think.
Habib?
Khabib. It's spelled Khabib. Habib.
Why there's a K there?
Now, when you first text me, and I was hoping you wouldn't text me when you found out.
You were hoping that you wish I probably didn't have social media still. You wish I didn't have
Yeah,
Instagram downloaded.
Yeah, a little bit, because I wanted to spring it on you.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. You don't know who Habib is.
I'm not as familiar with
Yeah.
you with everything with fighting and everything like that. So, I've seen some fights. I heard about his last fight. I heard he kind of was like, there's some times where he's kind of looking
Iffy.
iffy.
Yeah.
Like he could have got slept if he was fighting somebody with a better stand-up game.
It's different. Here's the thing. Up until that point, he has been like a monster. When I was in high school, I think it may have been either a sophomore or junior in high school. So this is 2013, right?
Yeah.
2013, 2012. I was looking at this guy before he even entered the UFC.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's a fucking killer.
You think so?
Yeah, he was 20-something and 0 at that point. He hasn't lost. He's never lost.
Yeah, I know he's not lost, yeah.
Okay. Now, I love Conor. Conor's my second favorite fighder.
Besides who? Besides John
Jones.
John Jones, yeah. What about Daniel Cormier, though, real quick?
He's awesome to watch.
But he's not one of your, top, is he your top 3? That's on a real side note.
Of watching?
Of just your favorite fighters.
Yeah, he'd probably make, he's more of a top 5, top 10, though.
Okay.
A few of my favorite fighters have kind of slipped.
Yeah.
Since, I was, originally watching, my junior year of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but DC is probably top 10, top 5. I think it's definitely respectable what he's done.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But anyways, now, I said this, and I was thinking it in my head, because I knew, okay, Habib's going to be coming up soon. He's going to want to fight. And I thought as soon as the Eddie Alvarez fight happened.
Is that who he fought last?
Yeah, in the octagon.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. Because he fought Jose Aldo, then fought Eddie Alvarez. No, then he fought, did he fight for Jose Aldo, then Nate Diaz twice, then Eddie Alvarez?
Oh, you're talking about Conor McGregor now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, he fought Eddie Alvarez, who's the champion at 55, who he's a badass in his own right. And then what happened? Did he fight? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he didn't he knock out Aldo or Alvarez first round Both of them first round?
No.
Or?
Alvarez was second or third round. I think Alvarez was second round. Jose Aldo was first round, like in first couple seconds of the fight.
Okay.
If you're looking, are you looking it up?
I'm kind of looking up, yeah.
Okay, just look up Conor McGregor's record because it'll show chronological order. But anyways, he's a bad dude himself, and his weak points are his wrestling and his stamina.
Oh yeah,
feel?
yeah. I was
Okay.
I was rewatching the Nate Diaz fight versus Conor, the second one, and they were talking about how he looked gassed after I think the first 2 rounds, which I think he won.
Yeah.
And then he was just gassed after that.
Yeah. I mean, he's still a fun fucking fighter to watch. Now, here's the problem. Khabib, in his last fight, he was running in with his chin up, and then he would take him down and smash him. Every now and then he would try, and it was Ali Quinta, who he was supposed to be fighting for the title against Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
He's a badass too. You know, Ali Quinta is bad, but like he stepped in on short notice. But he wasn't even supposed to fight him. I think what he was doing in that fight, the reason people are saying that is because he had his chin up. He was just like walking forward the whole time, and against a technical striker like Conor, you definitely don't want to do that, you know. But when he first beat Eddie, Khabib was the scariest. I like me being a Conor fan. I did not want him to fight Khabib.
And for what reason? Just for that
Connor's
not good at wrestling, and
no.
Khabib's better?
Habib's wrestling is the best wrestling I've ever seen in the octagon. It's scary.
Okay.
It's really fucking scary. His style of fighting gives Conor problems. Real problems. I've always been like, Conor's kind of an underdog here, but like I'm secretly like, okay, pull it out. You know, with Eddie, and I think even that, like I was like, it's a tough matchup, but I thought Conor was going to win. This is the first time.
I think you won pretty convincingly on those fights, yeah.
Definitely. This is the first time I don't think Conor's gonna win it, dude.
I think he wins, and I'll provide my reasoning why. I'm not gonna.
Now, if Khabib goes in there and does the same thing he did against Ali Quinta, then he's gonna lose the first 2 rounds, first round.
Yeah.
But I think if Khabib just gets back to his stance and then literally just wrestles him, Conor's fucked.
Okay, I'll have a point. I have a question before I get into the reason why I think Conor wins. So if Khabib does that the whole night, where he just ground game, are you gonna not say that's not a boring fight to watch?
For me, I like seeing some wrestling. I love seeing that shit. Just grinding it out, just putting him up against the fence, pounding the shit out of him. I like seeing that now.
Because Nate Diaz second fight versus Conor McGregor, that was a fight. That was a brawl.
Oh yeah,
and that's probably my favorite match.
Nate Diaz wants to box. They want to bang. Both those guys. Khabib is just a straight up wrestler. He mauls people. He just fucking throws them on the ground and sits on top of them. Drinks a Coke while he does it.
And you don't think Conor has good enough stand-up game or wrestling game to match Khabib just to survive, so where he can get back to standing?
No,
do you think that Khabib will take him down once, and that could be the end of the fight if he takes him down? It's that bad.
Once per round. It's really.
So
bad.
if he takes him down once per round, you're saying that he's gonna.
Are you putting words? Are you?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a genuine question right now because you're saying that
scares me. If Conor can just work on not getting taken down,
you're gonna give it to Conor.
Yeah. And I think here's actually what I predict. Okay, if Conor wins, it's gonna be within the first 2 rounds.
Okay. Yep. Because that's what he normally does if he knocks someone out. Yeah.
If it goes past the 2 rounds,
then stamina you think is gonna be an issue.
Yeah, and that's not good.
I would agree with you.
That's not good with wrestling.
Yeah.
You don't want to get low on stamina and then wrestle people in the third and fourth or third, fifth rounds.
I mean, I think the stamina thing is an issue for him for sure. I mean, I think if he had better stamina, I think he would probably win. I mean, he would have a better chance of winning, obviously. But like you said, he's not really good wrestling and isn't it, since I'm not like really familiar with wrestling, isn't wrestling kind of a good way to, catch your breath if you're not on bottom or however you say that?
No.
No?
It's not good.
So how do you
'Cause
catch?
you're using
How would you even catch your breath in it, or is it just an all-out thing where you're fighting basically the whole time and you have no chance to catch your breath, or is there strategies where you can catch your breath?
Wait for the bell to ring.
And that's it.
Keep it standing.
Okay.
I mean, because when it's standing, I'm assuming Conor's going to put the pressure on him, and that's when it'll be interesting. Because I want to see if Khabib tries to fight back standing, or if he goes for friggin' takedown.
Okay, so I understand that. So I'm looking at.
Look at his. Is there a percentage of his takedowns that he lands or that he gets?
Khabib's
Yeah.
percentage of total takedowns avoided is 85%.
Yeah. And how many landed?
His strikes avoided 70. Let me see if there's total takedowns 45% successful. Total attempt strikes 49% successful. That's for Khabib. And let me see if I can open Conor's real quick and give you those numbers. Let's see.
Man, you're good at typing.
Yeah, I type loud. I'm sorry about that.
No, I like it.
I like it just because, the keyboard kind of helps with that too.
And Conor's actually an underdog.
Yeah.
Going
It
into
wouldn't
this.
make sense. He hasn't fought in, 2 years now? So, why wouldn't he be an underdog?
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
takedown defense. Conor has total takedown defense of 74%. The percentage of total,
That's decent.
percentage of total strikes avoided is 57%. Is that better than Khabib's or no? Let me check. That's not better than Khabib's. So Khabib's defense is fucking good. Good defense. Total takedowns, Conor has 63% when he does go, but that's a mere 5 out of 8. Total attempted strikes is at 48%. So they're pretty close. Khabib goes for a lot more takedowns, and he has around the same. He has more strikes than Conor, but he's like the exact same percentage of hitting.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good fight. I personally picked Conor for a few reasons. Not fighting reasons at all. These aren't going to be based off fighting. They're just going to be based off what?
Your gut.
My gut. Now, I don't know about you, but when my back's personally against the wall,
And that.
this is what I'm saying. His back, he's got something to Khabib has something to prove, obviously, because he hasn't fought Conor. I've kind of looked through his fighting list. For someone who doesn't watch UFC often or doesn't really know names, I don't really know any of these guys that much. I think I watched his last fight versus Alaquinta, however you pronounce that, but I haven't all the other fights. I don't really know anyone on that list. So, he could be looking for that kind of staple win.
Yeah. This would definitely be it.
Yeah, it would be, in my opinion, a staple win. But I feel as though for the reason that Conor would have in this fight, his back's going to be against the wall. He's obviously an underdog. He hasn't fought in 2 years, and that could be a definite disadvantage to him that he's behind. He hasn't fought anyone for 2 years. A lot of people probably say he should take a warm-up fight.
He probably should, but right now, at this point, he's going for money. And,
Yeah.
And I guess people would still watch if he fought a cupcake, if there is one in the sport of fighting. But it's what's the most logical matchup, and it's probably going to be the champion.
Yeah.
And people are saying that it's if he gets past Khabib, which I think that's pretty literally. I didn't think that against Nate Diaz. I was thinking this would be a good one, but I was saying that just so people would come over
and watch the fight. You thought McGregor was going to handle him?
Yeah, I thought he was going to come back, do this thing where he's like, "Yo, I'm back." And he was going to give him the business, and it was still a good fight. I'm going to unlock the door real quick.
All right, so I'm talking here by myself here, folks. Tanner, I think, is going to get the door for Caroline. I'm not for sure, though. He's getting the door for Caroline because there are guests downstairs.
So, where's that at? With the Conor. We've been on this for a minute too.
I can't remember what you were saying.
Okay, so I was thinking, there's a small chance he loses the Nate Diaz fight, the second one.
Yes.
I was thinking the Jose Aldo fight. I was thinking, This will be a good one. You know, Jose Aldo's been the best of the best for, I think, a decade it was or something like that. Almost a decade. It'd be a good one. He goes out there, shocks the world. Okay? Eddie Alvarez fight. I was thinking, damn. I'm sorry, I'm losing my breath. Eddie Alvarez is a killer.
Yeah.
That one I really thought, like, I don't know what to expect. He went out there, destroyed him. Okay?
Uh-huh.
This is the one where I think this is the first one besides, you know, because I take the Floyd fight, I'd completely take that out of the way. Like,
yeah, I
don't
you.
think about that. But this fight is the one that, like, it really, like, me being, like, I was first, like, one of the first Conor friends around me. I was like, hey, yo, you see Conor McGregor? They're like, he's that Irish guy. And, like, now, like, everybody fucking knows, you know, Conor.
Yeah.
But this one, it really, like, just, like, all like, I've seen Khabib fight, like, a lot.
Yeah.
And it scares me for Conor.
I think Conor knocks him out in 4.
4?
Fourth round. I think he knocks him out.
Shit.
I don't know why 4, but I was thinking about it earlier. I think he knocks him out in 4. I think just due to the sheer fact that I feel like Conor's the type of guy that when he has his back against the wall, that he performs better. I think this would be the exact fight where people are going to doubt him. He's coming back off a 2-year layoff after the court case. A lot of people probably hate him for what he did with the bus incident.
Of course not.
But I think it's kind of a fight he's going to try to prove himself again. And I think that's probably the main reason I would pick Conor over Khabib and winning it.
Dude, I see it the same. Like, there's both ways that I could see this happening. But me being like, okay, my heart's telling me Conor. Because we want to see that storybook ending. We want to see him beat the unbeaten and then go on to face the GOAT.
Who's the GOAT?
George St. Pierre.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I wasn't for sure who this is. I
knew
who that is. I just didn't know.
Think about it, okay? If Conor wins this, 155-pound champ again.
Yeah.
Next fight, GSP. Then end it, Nate Diaz trilogy.
And that's his final fight. You're saying the Nate Diaz fight's his final fight. Yeah. Okay, so would you say
that'd be fucking?
That'd be awesome. That'd be great to see.
Okay. But one thing that I really wanted to say is the best thing for the sport, I think, would be for Conor to win.
Oh yeah.
Because if Conor lost, it would be a shit show.
Oh yeah.
For rematches, and that's another thing. Hey, I think he gets a fucking rematch right after. But there's so many guys at 155 that are like, hey, when's my turn? And it's just like, no, because everybody at 155 just wants the hype. You know, just wants the mega, you know, the super fights.
I mean, I think it would be bad in a sense just for, like, the whole UFC. You have Conor who's, you know, hype, you know, entertainer. Like, a lot of people know him. A lot of people want to see this fight just because of him.
Holy shit. I just put – okay, Nate Diaz, he got scheduled to fight.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Who did Dustin Poirier? Dustin Poirier just beat Eddie Alvarez. Nate wins against Dustin Poirier. He gets bumped up in the rankings. That sets him up for a title shot when he's been gone forever.
Fucking Illuminati. Basically, a conspiracy is going to happen, is what Tanner's saying. A lot of people I was seeing on comments were saying that one of them was going to back out. Habib or Conor was going to back out of the fight, and then Nate was going to replace him. I don't know why they were saying that, but just people in the comments were saying that.
I don't think so. I think if something were to happen, Habib would miss weight.
So if Conor loses this fight, do you think he's done? Do you think he retires, or do you think he goes for the rematch?
No, he doesn't want to walk away on a L. You know.
He doesn't want to pull a Rousey.
No. He's more of a purebred, like he's more like just a.
Okay, so since you don't think that, where would you rank Conor if he wins this fight?
Ooh, shit.
Are you gonna? So you had him, what you said, second as your favorite fighters of all time?
It depends on what Jones does, because like he is like right there with John Jones for me, anyways. He's right there with John Jones for my favorite fighters.
Yeah, I mean I like them both because they're both kind of entertaining.
But if we're talking like GOAT, like I don't think it does it for me.
You don't think it puts him over the top?
No, cause, I mean so
he would have to run the table to beat GSP after he beat Habib and then Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
third one.
Like,
and then
how can you say no? You know?
Yeah.
Because you know who else he beat?
Who?
Max Holloway.
Oh yeah, and he's the title. He holds title.
At 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. And he also beat Dustin Poirier. Who else? But that's just whatever. That could be like I said, it could go either way for that one. I think.
So if you had to put money on the fight, who are you putting it on?
My brain tells me Khabib, and my heart tells me Conor, which
makes sense.
My heart always tells me Conor. Like, I was literally saying my heart tells me Conor with the Floyd, matchup.
Yeah. I mean, he looked good in the first couple rounds.
For real, though, dude. He looked good.
I mean, if he had some harder punches, he caught him a few times, but, he just didn't have hard enough punches.
I don't know. I think he gets clowned too much over that fight because I think...
I think he did well. I think even Floyd gives him props. Did you see that post that Floyd posted?
Yeah,
and it's like the Conor jab or something, or he literally calls a training technique he does now something after Conor.
The thing is, though, Conor, he had no business being in that ring. Let's be real. He had no business being in the ring with people who would say it was the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And he went out there and he won some rounds.
Yeah.
And also, boxing's fucking stupid. I hate boxing. I really do.
Boxing's tough because there's they're not really good with the scorecards. There's a lot of
shit.
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
But I hate boxing for that very reason. And also, it's I don't know what the standing is it 10 count or something? I don't know, but
it's standing 10 count, yeah.
And that's why they stopped the fight. He started getting laid into there.
I think it's because I think it's after a certain period of time. If he doesn't throw a punch back, then they end it. I think that's why they ended. He wasn't throwing punches back, and so that's basically that signal to them that he's exhausted or he's kind of going out of it.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but that's the way that shit is. Is there anything else you have to say more about Conor? Any questions?
No, we'll just have to
pick the brain.
I'm good with it for now. We'll just have to wait till October 6th or...
Is that when it is?
I think it is October 6th, yeah.
That shit is crazy, dude. I can't wait for...
I like how UFC schedule is pretty, soon.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
It's one of those things where you and I are used to, video games and be like, oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Shows it. And then it's wait for 2020. But, this is a different thing where it's oh, shit, a big fight.
Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to the storylines.
Speaking of October...
What?
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. It's coming out. I'm not that hyped for it, man.
I'm super hyped.
I'm not really hyped as hyped for video games anymore just because they don't live up to the hype. They just don't. They're not as good as they used to be.
You can't hold everything to Skyrim, though.
I'm not holding it to Skyrim. I'm just saying games in general aren't as good as they used to be.
That actually leads us to one of your topics.
Okay. So my topic is, it can lead into that topic. So my topic is Fortnite the greatest game of all time? Do you have reasons behind? Did you write some stuff down about this?
No. I'm gonna write some stuff down, but I know what I'm thinking.
I have my reasons to say it is, but then also there's a few other games that I would probably put right up next to it that would battle for that number one position, just for nostalgia reasons and what it meant to me. Because I feel like you can't. I think the greatest, for the greatest, everyone's gonna be different, just because. You can say, sheer, impact on a game, and you would probably put Fortnite. Fortnite was basically took over the world for a while, with social media. But just for nostalgia reasons, there's a few games that I would probably have up there that would battle for this spot. So I will name mine off that I think would be up there at the top. So I would have probably Fortnite up there. I would have Skyrim. And I would have Modern Warfare, the first real big Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare.
Okay.
And I think that would be all of what I put up there. Oh, and I would put Batman Arkham City up there.
Okay, there's a couple that I have up there. What am I doing? Because I'm writing down a list of what I think are the best.
I wrote down. I just have what came to mind as what holds nostalgia for me. I don't think what I was saying is you could say I would probably say Fortnite would be the greatest game of all time if you're just basing off of impact, and maybe Modern Warfare can match that in my opinion. But just based off everything that's happened with social media and everything, if we were basing off impact of what it did around and how it affected, I would put Fortnite at 1.
It's also okay with that regards. Okay, I'm saying no, it's not the greatest game of all time. And I've got a couple reasons. I think it's socially okay. It's a game that, and it's. I've been saying this forever. Okay, I wanted a Hunger Games style game. That's the whole reason I got my PC. Okay.
Yeah, to play H1Z1.
Not that.
No.
It was DayZ.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
I
with
remember
DayZ,
DayZ. Yeah.
And then I got Arma. I realized those weren't doing it for me. There's a game called The Culling. It's complete garbage now, but it was almost exactly like Hunger Games. A bunch of people thrown into this tropical island area. A couple crates drop. You're not getting a bunch of guns. It's more of you're getting like bow and arrow, axe, machete, baseball bat.
What game is this called again?
The Culling.
Okay.
And I recommend if first off, I tried to get on it the other day and I couldn't find anybody. Like, it sucked. But it's a really good game. I would in a survival like winner take all like game.
Yeah.
I'd take that over Fortnite. But I think Fortnite's fun to play with people. It's a lot of fun to play with people, and it's more accessible. It runs smoother. I think the reason why Fortnite blew up so big is because it's free.
I mean, yeah. But I would also say the one thing,
$25, like, I don't think anybody would be playing.
I mean, I think the Save the World edition, I think a lot of people like that too. I don't play that, but I know a lot of people do play that. It's pretty popular.
I don't know anybody that plays it.
I mean, people play for multiplayer that I know of, but like I know it's pretty popular. It wouldn't be probably as popular as it is right now. But I mean, from a standpoint of like, I know you say it isn't. It's obviously free, and free to play games are, some are really good, some aren't. But I mean, I've personally spent a good amount of money on the game just from skins alone. So I think saying that just because it didn't cost $60 would take away from it. I would probably say it wouldn't, just because, I mean, people have spent so much on skins and everything like that would cover them out of the game. But I think for me, one thing that sets Fortnite apart from the other ones is obviously the loot factor, but the building. Especially if you get really good at building and getting build battles. Like, then
it gets almost unfair when you're going against somebody who's shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just like, I mean, not so much anymore, but it's just a really fun thing just to build up on top of mountains, or you're getting to fight, you can take high ground on someone. And that's why I really love the game. And that's why I probably still play like solo when I don't have anyone to play with. Because like, I get pretty much bored of playing Call of Duty by myself now, but for me, Fortnite, I can still play just because just the building factor alone. It's just fun to do.
See, that's why I like it for, I'd get it for the playground mode.
Yeah.
Because, I like playing one-player games.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, dude. There's a lot of games that I could put on my, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Of, my favorite games. I don't think it's making it on there, though.
You're not thinking Fortnite's making it on there?
No. Well, let me think.
Think about your first win think about the win that me, you, and Anthony got.
Yeah.
And how hyped your wins when you didn't play it as much, and you still get hyped when we win now. I don't get as hyped because
You're damn right I do.
I win, more solos and stuff. I play more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're better than me, so there's that one too.
But you get hyped still about it. But if you think back to your first Fortnite win, how hyped you get. Do you think there's a game out there that you got as hyped for when you won a game? Because I can't say that I got really hyped when I got a Call of Duty kill or anything like that, but when I won a Fortnite game, that was hype.
Not playing single player.
Okay.
But when you're on the couch playing some NCAA, shit gets crazy.
Okay. So what games? So you're not even gonna have Fortnite as one of the greatest games of all time.
No.
Okay. So what are your greatest games of all time?
Okay. Now, there's a couple of these that I want to say. Okay. Nostalgia. I've got UFC Unleashed. I think it was 3. Mm-hmm. UFC Unleashed 2. And it had Pride in it. It's the first one that had Pride in it, so you could play these big tournaments. And me and Ty, we'd make 32-man brackets, and we would just play all day. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And so that was more of a nostalgia thing. I think Grand Theft Auto, that's a nostalgia thing too.
I never thought Grand Theft Auto was that good of a game.
I
personally
grew up
don't
playing
like
Grand
it.
Theft Auto.
Yeah,
I started
get
playing
that.
Vice City, and then I played Grand Theft Auto 3, which actually came out before Vice City. I liked Vice City a lot better. And then San Andreas was just the shit.
Yeah, I was never big into it, just personally.
All right. The Arkham series.
Yep.
I've played every Arkham game there is.
I think I haven't played
every
two
Arkham
of them,
game
but they're definitely really good.
Yeah, those are amazing. And I think Arkham Asylum, and then was it Arkham Asylum? Arkham City was probably my favorite one.
Arkham City, yeah. I wanted to play the one where they had like a lot more boss battles, like with Deathstroke and everything, but I did not play that one. But yeah, for sure, I know Arkham Asylum.
Knight?
I think it is Arkham Knight, but I didn't play that one.
Arkham Knight was actually my least favorite one.
Really?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Oh no, that wasn't then that isn't the right one. If the last one you're talking about, because I played the last one too with the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deathstroke wasn't in that one, but yeah, that one wasn't, because I think that one followed direct line of the trilogy of Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and then that last one that they made I think was directly in line with the trilogy, and the other ones were kind of like side games essentially, but yeah, that third one was kind of a letdown compared to the other two for sure.
My favorites were Asylum, City, and Origin.
Yeah, I think it was Arkham Origins that has Deathstroke in it.
Yeah. Origins was really good.
Yeah.
And that goes before all of them. I think.
You put Origins in the front of all of them?
No.
Oh.
It's either Arkham City or Arkham Asylum.
Okay, yeah, those two are like pretty high rated. I would probably put City above all of them, but yeah.
Those are really but my top 5 are like UFC Unleashed, Arkham Asylum, GTA, Skyrim, and NCAA.
Okay. So you have no shooters in there, right? You didn't say a shooter? No. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm personally more of a shooter. I like shooters more than probably the average person that plays video games.
Out of the shooters, it'd be Rainbow Six Siege. Or
I've never seen, like, I know we played it a few times, but I've not seen you play that solo. That game's fun, but that game's tough.
I used to play it solo all the time, but I didn't have anybody to play it with, so I got kind of bored with it.
Oh yeah, you had that on Xbox One, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then I got it on PS3 or PS4, and I begged y'all to play it, but you wouldn't play it with me. So.
I mean, we have it. I mean, we can play it.
You should play it.
But I'm probably gonna get a PC, so I won't be.
Yeah, well.
Won't be playing it on there anymore.
Good luck. But yeah, I think Skyrim. I think Skyrim's the best game of all time. Of all time. I really do.
I mean, it's a great game.
It is a good one. It's
now,
a really good one.
That would probably be my number one too. Is probably Skyrim, because except when it had all those loading screens on PS3 and shit, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was awful.
That kind of killed the game and like its pace for me. But like after a while, like, because I had to put that game down because I got bored of that. But then I picked it back up. But yeah, I'd probably go Skyrim, either Modern Warfare or Fortnite, just because of the memories I have on both those games, playing for so long, and who I play with the friends I played with, and then it would probably go Arkham City. Those would be my top 4.
I will say, I liked Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Rust?
No, that's Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare is the one with Modern Warfare. The originals with Shipment.
Yeah, I like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And then I like
that
Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops good.
Black Ops was the game that I actually got good at, and I actually prestiged.
Yeah.
That was the game. Now, once they started adding jetpacks and shit, that's when I said fuck it.
I personally really like Black Ops 3. Like, that was probably one of my favorite, honestly, in the Call of Duty series, probably like top 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember, but for like me, for Modern Warfare, I remember like back in the day when I went to this tennis practice. Paul Duncan was on this team. Okay.
Yo, Paul Duncan.
And I got out of the car, and I remember, I forget why we said something, but we brought up COD 4, and I was like, yeah, I'm gold. I'm 10th prestige. I'm bragging about this to him, and he's like, oh shit.
You know what's funny about, like, we haven't said any, I haven't thought about like Paul Duncan since like high school.
Yeah.
but he's come up on this podcast twice.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the first one?
When you asked about middle school dances.
Oh yeah, and you guys like did dances on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny actually.
That's really funny. Well, we just like mention him every episode, and then like one of these days,
Gotta get him on the show.
Gotta get him on the show.
Oh damn.
That would be a funny one though. Yeah, Black Ops was the only game that like shooter game that I got good at, like really good at, and then just like stopped playing it.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun though. I did the thing where
I mean, you're getting better at Fortnite now. You're like, I mean, our chemistry's gotten better.
Okay. When I'm with games, it's like I can. Oh shit! Let me make sure this is staying up. Once. Oh, is that going the right way or wrong way? Wrong way.
We're having technical difficulties.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen, or singular lady. Where is that? When I get like into a game and I just play it,
Yeah.
and I just get in the zone, and I like take all of my emotions out of it, like, cause like when I first played Fortnite, I would land, get nervous, get killed, and every time I would be like, okay, time to kill this person, I'd be like, Wah! And just like point the gun everywhere and just that's it, I'm down. Once I take the emotions out of it while I'm playing it, if it's competitive. Once I take the emotions out of it while I'm playing it, then it's easy for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't think about I don't get nervous while I'm like in battle. That sort of thing. Once I started equating it to wrestling, because wrestling, shake hands, nervous before, shake hands, and then like the nerves are gone and I'm in there hanging with them. You know, it's different.
Yeah.
Once I like started looking at Fortnite like that, I was like, oh, we're good. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it took me probably like when I used to get to the end, the final kind of circle with the final like 10 people, I got pretty nervous. Like, but now it's kind of like, I mean, I'll get mad if I die. Like, trust me, I'll still get mad about it. But it's not like I'm not like, let me sit back and like try to wait for this guy. Like, I'll go fight that guy first before they come back.
Dude, you know, there's a couple games
What?
where you'll play them and you'll lose your fucking mind. I'm not saying like you like.
Are you saying like
I'm not saying you do this. I'm saying I do it too.
No,
dude.
no. I mean,
but
I'll be
there's
honest.
a couple games out there that'll just get your goat every fucking time. I played the UFC games. I can't play UFC anymore because if I ever like, I'll go. I'll play either career or I'll get online and I'll take these massive win streaks of where I've just won 20 straight, and then I'll get somebody. And then I'll get knocked out, and I will just fucking lose my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about. I remember we got on one day, and I think I was waiting to play with you, and I played 2 games, and then I died for some bullshit. I got right off.
Yeah, I was like,
right off.
Where'd Treece go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I literally recently, I'm not proud of this, but I recently got mad where I broke my controller.
I know.
Like, I was hitting it against my hand. I was like, what the fuck?
You were like, you came back on later. You're like, yeah, dude, just got back from the store, had to buy a new controller. I didn't ask any questions. I already knew it was up.
I mean, I had to go buy it. But, I mean, it isn't as bad as some people. I've seen people, there's like a funny clip where Summit1G, the streamer, he just punches his monitor. Like, just gets so pissed, he just punches right into it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I mean, another funny story to add on to that, this one is worse than the controller. I've actually done this with not a monitor, but a laptop.
The whole laptop?
The screen of the laptop. I just now remember this, but I remember it was on Call of Duty. And I punched the screen. No one hold this against me in this room, or on the podcast. But yeah, I punched the screen on the laptop. Laptop broke, so.
Dude, it's easy to fuck up.
I gotta ask you a question right now. Side note, did you just fart?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I don't know what that smell is, but that's not a good smell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just wait. Just wait till it's over.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I didn't fart, though. All right. We've got...
That is some straight mid, folks.
Chill. Okay. So what have we got? We got, we hit the, Conor Khabib. Hit the game, Fortnite. What else you got?
I mean, so I have 2 two topics that both kind of involve fighting and wrestling. So we're at about 40 minutes, and so one question that I was going to ask you, because I've never understood this, because I don't really watch wrestling, nor I was ever attracted to wrestling.
Like WWE?
No, not WWE.
Okay.
I mean, I used to watch WWE, like where me and my friends did like moves on us, like the Switch and music. If you know what that is, do you know what that is?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn fucking Michaels, man.
He was my favorite wrestler ever.
Or yeah, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. You know,
DX.
like DX. Yeah, suck it. You know, with the spine buster from Triple H, pedigree. Yeah. But Undertaker, all that, like WWE I watched as a kid, and like one time I thought I broke my brother's back doing the Batista bomb.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what the Batista bomb is, but I thought I broke his back doing the Batista bomb.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I mean, yeah, WWE, like stuff like that, like yeah, I messed around with like my friends doing stuff like that, but I'm talking about like the actual sport of wrestling.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know about this in high school, even like that we had a wrestling team until I met you. Yeah. So my question is that like what made you actually attracted to wrestling? Because for me, like I never was attracted to the sport. I didn't really like I don't really want to touch guys or anything like that. Like
And see, that's what sucks is because most people equate it to like just touching dudes.
Yeah.
I hate that, man.
Yeah. So I'm just asking you. And also to go along with that, if you can touch on like why isn't as big as it could be. So it's not a real well-known sport, at least down here in the South. I think up north it's more recognized. But just in general, what you think they could do to make it bigger?
Now, and just so people listening, watching know, Ty actually isn't here today. He's he's at the beach, so he'll be back next week. I really wanted to go over this once Ty's back.
So you want to wait to answer this question?
Yeah,
okay, we're gonna wait to answer this question.
If you can actually circle that, because I could go on for hours.
Yeah. I mean, I had to ask you and Ty, so I was hoping to, but I was figured. So we can wait on this.
I want Ty to be here for that one because we kind of got into it like 2 years apart, and of course, like he was a big role in my wrestling career, and I was a massive role in his wrestling career. So I wanted that to be between me and him, because I feel like you're asking the question because you're new to that, and I wanted to go through that with him.
Okay.
Because I don't think we've really talked about that.
I never talked to you about why you did that, what made you attracted to it.
Yeah.
I know because for me, like soccer, I played soccer obviously. For those, like I know but like that's more. Here it's not a popular sport. Get called foot fairy or whatever, but in Europe, like it's probably the most, like the World Cup's most watched
in the world. Like, it's the most popular sport in the world.
Yeah. So, just to understand like why, I mean, obviously you kind of have a say in what you pick in the sport wise, but sometimes like your parents put you in sports. Like I tried basketball first, then like basketball, and then they put me in soccer, and I like soccer, and that's what I went with. And then I also did tennis. But yeah, I mean, we'll save it for later for why you picked it and everything like that.
Thank you, because I really do like. When I was thinking about that question, I was like, shit. And I meant to bring that up to you before we started.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted Ty to be here on that for that.
Yeah.
Because, for those very reasons. Along with wrestling and Ty, and then I'll let you hit one more thing and we can finish up. We mentioned it last week where we actually we challenged Ty. No, it was 2 weeks ago. We challenged Ty and Brendan to a sports competition off.
Yeah.
And we're doing best of 5. I don't know when we're going to do it.
They're not showing up.
I don't think they will either.
They don't show up.
I don't think they will either. But it's just me and Treece versus Ty and Brendan in the sports of football, basketball, volleyball, beach, tennis, doubles, and golf. Now, I have at least 2 that I'm almost positive we win.
And which ones are those?
Volleyball and tennis.
Okay.
Now, I think golf,
Golf
is a toss-up.
Golf, but I'm gonna be real. I'm back 9. Is where I show up.
You're gold back 9.
I'm not good. You're good on front 9, and then
we should do a tag team. Where one of us takes the front 9 and the other one takes the back 9.
Yeah.
That would be some scheming shit right there, dude. You remember like the first time I ever got? I think it was under par. Was the what hole was
eighth or ninth hole? Yeah,
and it was fucking gorgeous. I sank the driver, and I went straight from the tee almost to green, and it was a par 4, and I got 3. I think. God.
Yeah, that was great. That was great putting right there.
Yeah, thanks, bud. But if I can just do that again, I take the first 9, you take the back. I'm so cool with that.
Yeah, we'd definitely probably win.
Yeah, we'd fuck him
up, for sure. I mean, Ty was pretty much behind both of us on the back or on the front 9 too.
Yeah.
I mean, he was behind.
Yeah. I think we just talked ourselves into like winning golf too.
This is how confident
I don't know how Brendan is with that. I think we talk shit because I think we can get them to start throwing clubs by the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean they're both not mentally as sound as us, so for football, I think we win easy.
I think that's gonna be a little tougher. Basketball, there's gonna be a lot of bitching.
I don't think they win basketball. I think we easily win basketball. Neither of them. Have you seen Ty's shot? That shot is whack. That is terrible, man. The form, Ty isn't doing anything, I don't think. You're grabbing rebounds.
You know, this is kind of a hot take. I think Ty is in better physical condition than Brendan is right now.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm just...
Is that weird?
I mean, not really. But I'm just saying, I honestly don't think they beat us in a single sport.
We could sweep it.
I don't even think we have to make it to 5 games. We just sweep the first 3.
I don't know, man.
Because I don't think they beat us in football.
What's the likeliness we sweep? Like
100%.
Yeah, damn. Son.
I'm not playing, man. First off, I don't think they show up because we said Monday. Brendan agreed. I messaged them. They're not showing up. I just don't think. No. What happens is that, Brendan isn't the best teammate. I'm gonna be honest.
For Ty.
Not even for anyone. I mean, he's a tough teammate to play with. I would rather have Mikey on my team. Hot take. Because Mikey ain't gonna say anything.
Mikey is first off, Brendan is like 6'1" almost maybe.
Yeah.
6 foot. 150. Played 4 sports. I think he may have done track. He did soccer, football, wrestling. Mikey played soccer in middle school.
Let me tell you something.
He's every bit of 5'4".
Mike, let me tell you something.
I think he's 5'2".
Dude, Mikey is the ultimate Swiss Army knife, dude. Okay.
this dude's bragging on it right now.
Let me be honest with you right now, man. Dude, okay, you can't tell me.
He's giving the old stroke.
Yeah, listen here. Mikey doesn't really say much, and I don't know, man. He just doesn't get bothered. And so, you basically can give him instructions.
That's admirable.
And the guy's going to go out and get it done, in my opinion. We played you and Ty twice. We beat you guys, I think, the first time.
Yeah,
and we lost really close second time. Okay, I don't think we get close with Brendan. Just to the sheer fact, because Brendan just gets, in his, head. Mikey doesn't really get bothered by that stuff. He isn't as competitive, which is in a way a good thing, but he still wants to win.
Yeah.
And so that's why, and no hate to Brendan or anything, it's just, I would probably just pick Mikey if I'm going to pick. Because I think he doesn't have a big arm. He doesn't have a big arm. Okay.
Yeah, Mikey?
Mikey.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. You can't even throw it 20 yards.
Comparable to Julian Edelman, right?
Yeah. Height-wise and everything. I think Julian Edelman was a quarterback. But I'm just saying, Mikey, man.
Oh, well, then, what's the other one? Eric Decker?
Yeah, Eric Decker's good.
Is he the short white guy?
But yeah, he is short white guy. But Mikey, man, I'm telling you, I'm gassing up Mikey right now.
You are gassing.
I'm gassing him up. But I'm gonna say, dude is the Swiss Army knife. If I had to pick between Brendan and Mikey and Ty, well, now I'm not gonna throw Ty because I'll probably pick Ty because me and Ty get dubs too. Yeah. But if I had to pick Brendan or Mikey to go against you or Brendan or you and Ty, I'm picking Mikey. I'm being honest because I've also won with Mikey. So like
against arguably the best duo, like most like athletic and like telepathic duo.
I'm gonna go on record right now that I'm the Mike Vick of this shit in football.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who I'd be like comparable to. First off, we're not like that great of athletes. It's just like how we perform
When it matters.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck I'd like.
I feel like you're like just body structure wise and everything. You're not as tall of them, but you're like kind of like some Rob Gronkowski, man. This man's joking on this.
That's not who I thought you were gonna say.
Who do you think I was gonna say?
Christian McCaffrey.
No, man. Rob Gronkowski.
Why?
You just give me the tight end vibe.
I catch the ball.
I mean, you got pretty big hops, man. You got good hops, man. That's why I was saying you get these rebounds. Like, I'm not even joking.
Randy Moss.
Sometimes you get...
Give me Randy Moss. Give me old 84.
Why the hell would I give you Randy Moss?
I Moss people,
Randy Moss is like probably arguably the best wide receiver of all time.
Give me the Moss.
What the hell?
Give me the Moss people, dude.
Oh, I mean, you have done that once. But... I mean, I just don't think they beat us, man. I don't think they beat us in football. Yeah, I mean, Brendan was talking that shit that he's played wide receiver. But did he play or was he on the bench? Because I don't know which one he did.
I don't know. I don't know. Because I know he got a concussion. Remember?
Yeah.
He's had a couple games. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Well, this man is on some talking shit level.
He's good. He's good at it, dude. He's good at it.
But you easily get in his head. He's like a little snake just withering in there, and then he's like, oh, shit.
Okay. God, that shit's so funny. It's true, though. What are we at for time?
54 minutes in. I believe so. We started exactly at 10.
Okay.
Or a little bit before.
What time is it now?
10:54.
Oh, shit.
But, I mean, we can keep going. I think an hour to hour and 30 minutes is good.
Okay, I was going to cut it short today. I wanted to tell a couple stories.
Okay.
So today, I like Little Caesars, right?
Yeah, I mean, Little Caesars pretty good. I mean, the pizza's not the best. The bread, though, the crazy bread, that's the shit.
Shit's dank.
Yeah.
I love their pizza, dude. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's one of my favorite, like.
It kind of tastes like the crust it kind of tastes like you just get it out and it tastes when you eat it.
$5.
I'm not saying it's not, but it just tastes like cardboard sometimes, man.
Sometimes. It's good hot, and it's great to reheat. But anyways, it's my go-to. Like, okay, I want some pizza. That's my shit. And I've been hankering it ever since TOC when I was cutting weight. And I went today finally. I got myself some breadsticks.
Well, holy shit, man! Was it like you were walking up as a god?
Felt like I was like, damn, I'm home.
Really?
I'm home, yeah.
Do they know your name?
No. First off, I didn't go to the one on Cedar Bluff. I went to the one off Kingston Pike, which actually is a drive-through. And that's where it got weird. That's the first time I've ever been to this one, okay?
You were weirded out.
Yeah, I was really freaked out. And so I went into that one. I went through the drive-through. First off, it has a screen, and it's all black. There's nothing to see, okay?
Yeah.
And I was just, waiting for a menu to pop up, and this lady comes on. She's a sweetheart, and she says, let me try and read it right. How are you doing today? I was like, good. She was like, would you like to try one of our extra most bestest pizzas today? And I'm like, what? And so she repeats herself. Would you like to try one of our extra most bestest pizzas today?
It sounds like you're saying asbestos.
That's what I was saying, dude. I was like, dude, this bitch is trying to kill me right now. She's trying to give me asbestos pizza. I was like, probably, because I figured she was just like it was just like, it's our, extra most bestest pizza. I thought she was just being cute, okay?
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, probably, because usually I expect it to be like, blah 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 wings, And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like, yeah. I'll just take a large cheese pizza and some breadsticks. She's like, okay, so that's a large cheese, extra most bestest pizza and some breadsticks. Would you like some wings with that? And I'm like, no, but all I want is a large cheese pizza and some breadsticks. And she's like, okay, one large extra most bestest pizza. And I was like, listen, I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Did you like cuss her out?
No, but I was like I didn't say fuck, but I was like, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what you're saying
Dude,
right now.
The asbestos pizza must be the $5 pizza.
Yeah. So
Is that what it ended up being?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. So I was so fucking confused. I was like, listen, I gotta be real with you. I can't tell what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
All I want's a large cheese pizza and some breadsticks. And she's like, okay, so a large cheese pizza and extra asbestos breadsticks. And so finally I just say, yeah. She's like, would you like sauce with that? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so she gave me sauce with I think that was an upcharge itself. That kind of upset me. But then I get to the window and she, most lovely, lady,
Old lady?
Yeah. She's like a mother type.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because I couldn't tell if she was saying it or not, what was going on. And I finally read the box and it said extra asbestos pizza. But I was just so fucking confused as to what the hell she was telling me. I was rude to her though. And
why?
Because I didn't want her fucking with my pizza. All I want is the cheese pizza.
So what did it end up being?
Cheese pizza.
$5?
9 something, and that was because I got the breadsticks.
Dude, so I guess that's their new slogan.
That's what and I've got a theory about this shit, okay?
Yeah.
Let me think. I forgot what my theory was.
Isn't that some shit?
I was thinking about it for a while, too, because I was thinking, okay, most people, they just, when they hear something, they're like, no, thank you. Like, when tacos was like, would you like a chalupa, it's super large chalupa, today it's our special? And you're like, no, thanks, I'll take this. Like, it happens almost every time. They say something in the beginning, you're like, no, thanks, I'll take this.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were going for, but they fucked. Like, I think they did it on purpose because it made me, first off, usually I'd say, no. There's like 3 things on that menu, okay? Pizza, wings, breadsticks, And I think they were just throwing adjectives at me to get me to be like, what? What the fuck are you describing right now? So it threw me off. I was just like, all I want is a damn large pizza.
Yeah, I mean, that shit's pretty damn confusing. Yeah.
I
would say that's
sneaky,
pretty confusing.
But it's smart,
yeah.
If that makes any sense.
So you're saying it's a good upsell tactic.
Yeah.
I mean, basically any place you go is going to upsell. I mean, I went to Krispy Kreme the other night, and they were like, would you like a dirty dozen? And I'm like, no.
But I'd like a dozen donuts.
But,
yeah, so that's 1 dirty dozen.
And another thing is, there's a lot of old ladies working the drive-thrus.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
it's
I
rising,
have
dude.
one at Krispy Kreme. It's like fucking 1 in the morning.
She needs to be in bed, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it is with these old ladies being out here. They need to get some rest.
They need to get some rest, dude.
Because they might start pronouncing some shit wrong.
Yeah. Extra asbestos pizza, please.
That's some weird
I'm
shit.
gonna go back there and be like, yeah, I'll take an extra asbestos cheese pizza.
But I mean, it does taste like cardboard, though, man.
No, I don't think so. I like catching all the what is that shit? Hey, babe, what's that stuff that's at the bottom of the pizza? The crumblies. The stuff that I like to put on the pan.
What?
The stuff that I like to put on the pan, the little corn stuff.
Oh, cornmeal.
Cornmeal. I love cornmeal. I don't know why.
What the hell is that?
It's the little.
That shit sounds gross.
No, it's not.
It's
But
like hard flour. It's crusty stuff.
Oh, you mean like the Parmesan cheese or something like that?
No, I'll show you. I'll go down there and get the pizza and I'll show you.
Oh, you still have the pizza here?
Yeah, I couldn't finish it by myself. I had breadsticks.
You still have breadsticks?
Yeah, I still got 2.
All right.
I got 2.
Dude, can I have one after this?
I'll let you take 2 of them.
All right, that's what's up.
But that's just the weird story for my week. I'm sure I have more. I just didn't remember them. I've got a couple more. One, was it this week? I think it was this week or it's last week from work. Do you have any stories?
I don't really think of any. I mean, I'm trying to think some off the top of my head right now. I mean, I have funny stories from the past, but I probably would have to, like, run it by some people. Be like, hey, can I give this funny story?
I don't do that.
You just say it out loud? You're just going to be like, screw it?
Yeah.
Well,
because more than likely, I assume that person's not watching it. And if they do, they're probably going to be like, hey, heard you drop my name.
well, I'll wait for one for Ty to be here, because there's one with Ty.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about. I'll wait for Ty to see what he...
Which
like,
one? Is it his first or... There's a
No.
bunch of stories.
It's when he came in the bonus room.
Oh, yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait
for him. You want to get his reaction because I don't think y'all have ever talked about that.
No, I've never talked to him about it.
That makes it funny. Hey, so remember that one time, dude? He's like, yeah. All right, we'll wait for that one. If you got it written down, that'd be cool. Oh, do you want to hit on the Urban Meyer since that just happened? And then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It's pretty confusing, honestly. The whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just reading up on some things where, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't think Urban Meyer should. I mean, unless he knew about it, but I don't think there's enough evidence to prove that that he actually knew about it, because there's a lot of hearsay going around. Like where, I mean, it's like there's one side saying this, another side saying this. I know Urban Meyer said like he went through all the necessary precautions to see if that was going on within his staff, but I don't know. For me, it's like Ohio State just kind of looking for someone to kind of place the blame on and then to axe them. I think Urban Meyer Urban Meyer gets axed. Just especially because of what happened. I know the Michigan State thing was a lot bigger, but just because just in today's time, like on how it is, like you really, like people look to oust people because of that. Like, for instance, there's like a guy in the Brockhampton group that I listen to, Amir Vaughn. He had like some past issues with girlfriends and everything like that he's even talked about in songs. Well, they came to light again.
That sucks.
And they kicked him out of the group because they signed like a record label and everything like that.
So they got to be cleaner.
Yeah, and they kicked him out of the group, and it was stuff from the past, and he's talked about it like in songs, like about how he struggled and everything, but they kicked him out, and so like for me, I think Urban Meyer's gone.
I have heard a couple different things from this, okay, and now. Can you find his record for me?
Who, Urban Meyer?
Yeah. I've heard, number one, he knew, and when I watched the video of the dude's wife, she was like, yeah, I told Urban Meyer's wife, I talked to her, and she said, oh my gosh, well, I'm going to have to tell Urban. So I'm thinking, okay. And that set off some red flags, because she also said she told the other coaches' wives, right? And this whole time, I'm thinking, yeah, fuck Urban Meyer. I'm thinking, fuck that guy. First off, I don't like him to begin with.
I just thought of some funny shit I could have said.
I don't like Urban Meyer to begin with, especially because of Florida, okay? So I've never liked him as a coach. And I read hers. Are you about to pencil me some shit? What is this? Oh, God. That's hilarious.
I'm not saying
That's so funny. Yeah. Inside joke, guys. So, he, let me think. She was like, yeah, so I texted Urban's wife, and then I texted all the assistant coaches' wives. Okay? Now, I was thinking, that fucking sucks that this happened. The coach isn't there anymore. But it made me start thinking, like, okay, what does Urban really have to do with it? If he actually, like, reported it, or if, like, it turned out that, like, I'm pretty sure either Urban reported it, the guy got fired, or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. That's why I wanted you to look it up, because
I think, like, what happened...
And did this happen at Ohio State?
What, the abuse?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's an Ohio State coach. I don't know if he brought it with him, but they... But I mean, there's like the things that the woman Courtney Smith, the wife of the assistant coach, talks about. There's like references to like things that happened away, like in the Dominican Republic, where she was supposedly strangled by him.
Damn, son.
And there's supposedly text messages that back that, from what the woman said, but I don't think. I mean, I just don't think you can. There's always going to be two sides to each story. And from what I've read, I think it's just like a whole toxic relationship thing where I think they abuse both each other.
Yeah. I got those vibes too.
Yeah, I mean, from what I read, I think they abused both each other. If the girl didn't do it like, physically like the guy did it, probably did it emotionally in a way anyway. But I just think that.
Did you look up the record that Irvin's had at Ohio
Oh
State?
yeah, I did. He has like 100.
At Ohio State.
Oh, at Ohio State. I don't really want to add this. Oh, here it is. This is easy. 73 wins, 8 losses, 4-2 in bowls.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell that means.
73-8.
How'd you already know that?
I listen to talk shows all day.
This is some weird shit, man. This is some Illuminati shit you just pulled on me.
That's
What
his
the
record. That's a
fuck, man?
fucking international championship to go with it.
Yeah, man. I'm still
Okay.
kind of weirded out. You just like
Don't
didn't.
question it.
All right, man.
73-8. And how long's he been there for? Since 2015?
I'm surprised you don't have that written down.
Is he?
2012.
2012? Okay. 73-8 since 2012. And their first season, I'm pretty sure, is vacated. It didn't count. They went undefeated his first season there.
Yep.
That's why they're not going to get rid of him. They're going to
I
make
think they get rid of him.
they're going to make it look
And I'll
pretty.
tell you something right now. Hot take. If he gets fired, Tennessee better fire Pruitt. Hire
No,
this man
fuck.
ASAP. Fucking ASAP.
He's more of a sure bet than Pruitt, but I'm cool for now.
I'm gonna be
cool
honest.
for now.
This is what's gonna happen. Happens every. I know it's a side note, but they're gonna lose again, and after 5 years, Pruitt's gone. Easy.
I'm scared of it, but like
It's happening.
I'm at the point now as a Tennessee fan where I just gotta wait. Like I can't. Like just gotta wait.
They're gonna get shit on again.
And I think that I don't have high hopes for Pruitt, but that's only because like we went through fucking Kiffin, Dooley, and Jones. So of course, like what are we
I'd
used,
rather have
what are we
Kiffin
used
back.
to? I think he's more of a sure thing than Pruitt, but I want to see what Pruitt has to offer.
I mean, I just
'Cause I
think.
think it's like what else? I trust Philip Fulmer making that hire. So
I mean, I think he could have got someone like who was this Florida State head
But-
coach?
Jimbo Fisher.
I would have rather hired him. He's a proven.
Me
He
too.
proven gets
Me too.
wins.
But here's another thing with that, okay? When they first fired Butch Jones, I told my dad, I said, they're going to hire Jeremy Pruitt. I swear to you, dude.
Nah, man, you
I
didn't do
swear
that
to
shit.
you.
You didn't.
Yeah.
It's not like you just wrote
It's
that
not
shit
on there.
down.
No. But I told him, I said, we're going to hire Jeremy Pruitt. And then it went far, and they're like, no, we're not going to touch anybody. And it started going away, and I was like, shit. And so I
Mike
started
Leach would have been another good hire too.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No defense.
I mean, hey, fucking points win games. I mean, defense
Not
win
in the
championship,
SEC,
but
not in the
points
SEC,
win
because
games.
we're not getting the people. I don't think so. It's a bigger town too. He's a weird dude.
Knoxville isn't that big of a town, man.
It's
I
a
mean,
bigger town
it can fill a
than
stadium,
where he's
but
from.
I mean, yeah.
It's a way bigger fan base, and there's more eyes. Like we go outside, we're gonna see Jeremy Pruitt. Guess who else is gonna be there? Everybody in that area, like everybody in Target's gonna be like, "Holy shit, Jeremy Pruitt! Oh my god!" They're gonna go walk up. Hey, can I get a picture with you? That sort of shit.
But I'm just saying, if a coach goes on the market like Meyer, you don't sit there and say, "Hey, we're gonna ride with the Pruitt."
Guess what?
See what happens.
Guess what I think? I think he takes the season off.
Who? Yeah,
Urban Meyer.
if he
And
gets fired, he takes a season off and
that's
then
another
comes back.
thing I wanted to talk about. I'd say there's 3 potential places that he goes to.
You said Oregon, USC,
LSU.
and LSU. I would want to see him at USC, man.
So would I. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah, I think he would bring him back.
I think he'd win more championships there than anybody else.
Oh yeah, because I mean
The
they recruit
recruiting's
good
easy,
enough. Yeah,
And look at their conference. You know.
yeah. I mean they would definitely probably make it each year, almost basically just like
I think so too.
even though Ohio State's is tougher. I mean he's proven done a great job,
Definitely.
but he would definitely probably make it each year to the championship or to the Final Four.
I would honestly like and that's saying if he's fired. I don't think he's fired. You're gonna say he's fired.
I think if you put him on leave, you're gonna fire him most likely.
I thought so too, but then like the more they investigate this shit, the more it makes him look like he's not like yeah. What the fuck did he have? Because they reported it. They fired the coach.
I think they
what
listen.
else
I
is
think
this
they.
guy supposed to
I
do
just
when
think
he had nothing to do with that fucking?
I know, but I'm
relationship,
telling you,
you
I think they listen to the hearsay, and I think that the
it's
outside.
a bad look and all
yeah,
that.
I think the outside people that are going to start debating, are going to start going to the school, holding up signs like fire Urban. I think it ends up making them fire them.
Here's another thing that's weird. Guess who they didn't make the interim head coach?
George Schiano, probably.
Greg Schiano.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah,
that's how little he is.
They made the I think it was the offensive coordinator, the interim head coach. Ain't that some shit?
I mean, it wasn't never Greg, right?
Yeah, Greg Schiano.
What did I say before?
George
Schiano.
Oh boy, George.
I mean, he wasn't gonna be a good hire. I mean,
I don't think so.
I mean, it was good that the fan base stood up and didn't get him hired. But I'm telling you, I just don't think. I mean, yeah, you can hope Pruitt can replicate. What's that guy's name at Georgia? Kirby Smart, like what he did when he left Bama, or his Urban Meyer, or not Urban Meyer, Nick Saban's side.
Yeah.
But I just don't have that much faith in it. I think, especially because you look at quarterback, we got nobody.
We got a shit show.
If
but
you look at
Tyson Helton as the
do we still have John
OC?
Kelly?
No.
All right, then we're screwed.
But we have what the hell's his name?
We're about to get fucked up. I'm telling you right now, 3-9, calling it now.
I don't think so.
3-9, calling it now.
I think we go. I think we go 6-6 or 5-7.
Okay, so if we go,
I think we're gonna play a lot more solid football than we did than they did last year. I think they're gonna play definitely more solid ball.
yeah,
Because they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be 10 times smarter of players, but they're still in a funk. I think.
So
I
if
I'd
you
say
have,
6-6.
so at a certain point, what year would you sack Pruitt if he wasn't starting to get positive? Because there was a year where we were top 10, I think, with Butch, and then honestly, we're lucky as hell to get top 10, like with the Hail Mary and other stuff. But
you gotta look. We had a pretty good team that year too.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like we tend to hold on to these dudes for too long. Always it ends up being 5 years. You can't tell me we can't fire these guys and not give them a payout, because let me be real. I got UT. We pay a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
They better be fucking hiring the best coaches. Okay.
This motherfucker goes to UT, pays a bunch of money, and says, "We better have the best fucking coach there is."
I'm being real right now.
Listen, I want to get an education. We better be winning some football games.
Damn right. I mean, look at Rick Barnes. I mean, dude's we're ranked top 5 right now.
Yeah, that shit's
preseason.
Crazy. That shit's fucking crazy.
I mean, we're back on the map for basketball.
I didn't see that shit happening.
I mean, I didn't either. That
honestly,
came out of the blue.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I thought we were gonna be like cracking the top 25 every year, but I didn't think we were gonna be like up there.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
But I mean, like, you can't tell me that we couldn't go out here and get fucking pay off Butch beforehand. You can't tell me we couldn't go out here and get a well-known. We couldn't get fucking. We couldn't get Jimbo Fisher. He went for like what 100. How much was his contract? It was a shit ton. I think it was like one of the most like all time. Well, you can't tell me us UT could not. We have 40,000 kids that go there. I pay like 7,000 a semester. Our state pays like 14,000 a semester. You can't tell me that we don't have enough money to go get these motherfuckers.
Plus, like all the millionaires.
Yeah, endorse it. Yeah, exactly. So you're telling me that we don't have enough people or enough money to go get some big name?
Dude, honestly,
it doesn't make sense. You're telling me we didn't have enough money, even though John Gruden wasn't like probably gonna be the best pick. It would have been hyped as hell.
It would have been a fun.
That would have
season
sold
for
tickets,
sure.
man.
Yeah, it would have. I guarantee that bitch is packed.
Yeah,
you know,
always sold out.
The thing,
and you can't tell me that players that would have totally boosted recruitment. Like for the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hell
you can't tell me out here that we have Jeremy Pruitt.
I don't think the results would be long lasting.
I know, but I'm saying
2 years sack them. You know what I thought they should have done?
What?
I thought they should have hired what the fuck's his name from LSU?
Ed Orgeron?
No.
Oh, Les Miles.
Les Miles.
Hell fucking yeah.
Hire him for a year.
What the hell?
Hire him for a year. And then wait, just sign him a 1 year contract.
You want to do the T. Martin bullshit? I don't want to talk about that. I don't like that idea at all. I thought that was stupid.
I didn't think that. I mean that was a possibility, but I was thinking hire Les Miles, give him a year, and then take that whole year to see other.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
options.
There's the Les Miles name alone,
out.
he's just chilling, and you're telling me you couldn't sign
That's weird,
him?
Huh?
Yeah, he's
Guess
just
who
chilling.
else is chilling?
Lane Kiffin.
Bob Stoops.
Yeah, I mean, you got these fucking big names, and you're telling me we don't have enough money to sign these guys, and we get Jeremy Pruitt. It just doesn't make sense to me. It ain't adding up.
I like it. I'm excited for this season. Can I say the reason, like, I'd be content, like, making, couple, thousand a month,
What?
4,000 a month. And then all I want, really, is to be able to have UT football season tickets.
What the hell's going on right now?
Like, I'm just saying, like, okay, if the only thing I get out of this is enough money to buy myself some UT.
Oh, are you talking about the podcast right now?
Yeah.
So you're like,
I
you're saying
just
take
want enough
2,000 apart from we make 4,000, then you split in half, and then we both make 2,000. You want to take your 2,000 and buy season tickets?
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise the bar right here. Hot take. We're gonna have a fucking box. Don't feed me.
Just
this.
you and me?
Yeah, our own box.
Just you? Okay, that's cool. And then if we get better off, I can get a couple more tickets.
No, we
Yeah,
would
I
have
like
our
that.
own box, man. Like where,
Yeah.
like
The whole fucking box.
yeah, the whole fucking box.
So-
you can bring
hey,
whatever. They have
listen.
like free popcorn
Hey, dude,
and shit.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think we're making that much.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't matter. You just gotta have connects.
Connects. All right, we'll make some connections.
But yeah, hey, serious shit.
Jeremy Pruitt, I endorse you if you want to give us
I mean, I hope
some
he
of them
does
good-
well, but I'm just saying
Now,
like.
now look who's backtracking on the
No. I'm still saying I don't think he does well. I think what happens is he'll do exactly what Butch Jones does, and I hope he doesn't. I hope he proves me wrong, but I think he does exactly what they do until they actually bring a dude that is well known.
I don't think so.
Because he just can't. Okay, I mean it's gonna take him 3. You gotta give him 3 years.
3
at
years,
least.
definitely.
3 years. 4th year, after that, you should be able to sack him if he doesn't do well. 3 years gives you recruitment.
I think we should not sign another contract until the 4th year. I don't know how long is he on for, 5 or 3 years?
I don't know.
I think. Can you look that up?
Yeah.
I think he's on for 3 years. I don't know why I think that because he's probably not. He's probably on for 5. But I say 4th year is where we're like, okay, are we happy with this? And I say enough to keep someone on is 10 wins.
It's a 6-year deal, $3.8 million a year.
God.
I mean,
Listen,
this man's
I think
head's
he's
looking
gonna
like a
do-
damn egg, bro. You can't tell his guy doesn't look
Stop
like.
it.
Dude, look at this. Look at this.
No, he doesn't
You're
look
telling
like
me,
Adam Sandler.
yeah, you gotta crack this in half, and then you got something coming out like a fortune cookie almost.
Stop showing me pictures of him, man. I have respect for the guy.
I'm
That's
not
the
saying I
thing.
don't. I just thought this was a funny picture,
Hey, listen, if you can get him on the podcast,
dude. I'm not gonna be able to get fucking Jeremy Pruitt on the
you're
podcast.
the one that told me you wanted Tyson Fury.
These were just random shits I was throwing out. I mean, you
said
can
could
maybe
also
get.
Logan Paul on here.
I'll think about it, but
We have 5 viewers at max at a time. Okay.
whatever. I'll try. You
Just
know, I go
saying.
to the school. I pay enough. He should be able to come over. I pay. You know,
Listen, man,
essentially, if you think about it,
tuition. You should do my podcast.
dude. Well, essentially, like I pay it like a real small percentage of this man's salary, probably like 0.001%. So like,
Truth.
so he should be able to come. Just maybe like a call in, like where I might have to embellish a little on how big the podcast is, and it might not have to be at 10.
You're telling me that his people won't do a little bit of research?
I don't think so. If I go up to him on campus, shake his hand, and be like, "Listen, this is school purposes or some shit," he's gonna do it. To look good in the
I don't
light.
think so.
I think he might do it.
He's not like a high school football coach.
It's not like I'm getting a high school fucking football
You should
coach.
just get high school football coaches.
No, man, I'm not getting no high school football coach.
We
But,
know
like,
nothing about their teams. Just ask them random questions.
but look at this, man.
Dude, I'm just saying our defense is going to be way better, and that wins championships. I'm not saying we win championships right now, but I say give it two years. I say next year we get 8 wins.
Looking up the depth chart. Sorry. I don't know, man. I just
And
don't.
I like JG. He is like the dude. Talent, Jared Garantano.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
But I
man.
think that Keller Chris might be the star.
That's a hell to the no. Did you see that guy last year? That guy was
He's a tough guy.
bad.
He's a tough guy.
No,
He's
the
good- he's decent, dude.
Garanto or whatever.
Garantano.
Yeah.
Dude, he's good, dude. hate on him like
Callaway is going to be a good returning guy.
Guess who else is a wideout that's coming back?
I'm looking.
Juwan Jennings. You don't have to look anymore.
Dude, tell me right now. What the? Dude. Okay.
And guess who
I'll
else
talk
is
to you
back?
about this off
Okay,
the
do
show.
for it. Do for it.
But this is wild, man. If he actually.
What?
I'm just looking at this. I'll tell you later when we get off the show. This is as of 05/22. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you. I think Joey Cave, the guy that we went to school with, is the #1 player on the depth chart for left guard. You not remember that guy?
Yeah.
I think he's #1 on the depth chart now.
What's his number?
50.
What's the other numbers?
I don't know. 50. There's not another guy here on the depth chart for left guard.
That'll be interesting.
If he actually does, yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
Fuck yeah, if we get a HVA kid there. Fuck yeah, dude.
Wide receiver. Who did you say was coming back?
Juwan Jennings.
He ain't on here, man.
He's not on the. All right, they don't have the full thing. He's coming back. Marcus.
This is of 5/22/2018. So this isn't the latest.
Oh, that's fucking May, March.
Yeah, man, it's May. I mean, I don't have the one right here. Okay.
I don't think he was cleared in May.
Yeah, I don't know if this is upgraded or not, but
Yeah,
I mean, let me look at this.
That's spring practice.
QB. We got McBride, who is straight cheeks. Jarrett. I'm not even pronouncing this guy's last name. Straight cheeks. I mean, you need okay, this is what you need. And running back, don't even know who any of these dudes are.
I know.
What happened to John Kelly?
He went to the draft. I don't even
Did
know
he
where
get drafted?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
Where who is on the running backs list? Because there's one guy that's
Ty
Chandler. Yeah,
Ty
he's
Chandler.
He's pretty good. He put some work in last season.
I don't remember, man. But I'm
See
just
what his
being
stats are if you can.
you gotta freaking. I mean, not sign people, but go get. We need at least a good. You need at least one good QB. Defense is important. You need at least one good QB.
Hey, we got a tight end coming in that's pretty damn good.
You know, I can't look this shit up. Honest, I'm not. Ty
That's
Chandler.
fine. I think we're coming up on time though.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while. So I say we end it right here.
All right. What else do we have? Do you have some stuff circled for next week? We got the wrestling thing next week.
Yeah, we'll look forward to the Logan Paul talking.
Oh God. Do you want to do a bracket next week? If we can find one that's nice enough.
What? Yeah, we can do a bracket next week.
I did. So. All right. We ended it here.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, Tanner Henry, TANNERHEMRY.
Dude, I'll be
What's
honest with
up?
you right now.
Our things have been on the screen the whole time, anyways.
Yeah, I mean you don't gotta say
Yeah, I
it. It's
didn't
right
realize
over yours.
that. If anybody's watching, thank you for watching very much. Thank you so much. Very much. So much. Very. Very so. Much. Very. Anything you want to add?
Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna do that. Thank you. So,
Well,
but thank you for
I
watching.
went off into space for a minute there.
Yeah, I feel you.
Dude, I want to go get some food. All right. Good night.
All right.